The Honor 8X has a glass back and metal sides, extremely slim surrounds and fairly slimline notch. These factors combine to make the 8X look like a phone several price classes above. The Honor 8X has a large, very tall 6.5-inch 19.5 by 9 LCD screen with a fairly narrow notch. Color looks accurate enough and well saturated. And as the Honor 8X has an ultra-long Full HD great resolution with 1080 by 2340 pixels, it's sharp too. In fact, it's sharper than the iPhone XR. The Honor 8X has a 3750 mAh battery, which doesn't seem huge for a phone with 6.5-inch screen. However, like a lot of recent Huawei and Honor phones, its real-world stamina is well above average. Honor 8X packs dual rear 20MP and 2MP cameras, AI-assisted photography including specialist night mode, and also a 16MP front camera. General image quality from the main 20MP sensor with 1.8 aperture is very good too. Daylight shots are sharp and detailed and with good pixel level integrity. Under the hood, Honor 8X run the Kirin 710 chipset, which have 4 cores. It offers phones that look and feel more expensive than they are. The Realme 3 Pro is the company's latest flagship. It has a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus IPS display which produces vivid colors and very legible under direct sunlight. This phone is powered by the recent Qualcomm Snapdragon 710 chipset. It's an efficient chip built on the 10nm fabrication process and features a better GPU performance. There is a main 16MP sensor at rear along with another 5MP sensor. Also, another 25MP selfie camera on the front. Videos can be recorded up to 4K resolution but without stabilization. This phone is based on Android 9 Pie. Finally, it has a 4045 mAh battery. It will last you a full day on one charge and also supports fast charging. Vivo Z1 Pro packs a 6.53-inch screen with 19.5 by 9 aspect ratio and Full HD Plus screen. It is powered by the octa-core Snapdragon 712 chipset coupled with 6GB of RAM. The phone has a 32MP in-display selfie camera. The phone has a triple rear camera sensor which includes a 16MP camera and 8MP camera and another 2MP depth sensor. This device runs FunTouch 9 based on Android 9.0 Pie. The phone is backed by a 5000 mAh battery along with 18W of fast charging support. The Galaxy A30 bound to make a positive impression with its design and build quality. It is slim and feels literally light as a feather. The panel of the phone is dominated by a vibrant 6.4-inch screen with a U-shaped notch at the top housing the selfie camera, and there's a sizable chin below the display. Considering everything, the Galaxy A30 is certainly one of the best looking devices in its price segment. The A30 houses a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus display with 1080 by 2340 pixels resolution and 19.5 by 9 aspect ratio. The phone features a dual lens setup with 16MP primary sensor and 5MP ultra-wide sensor. The latter has the same 123-degree field of view as Samsung's new 2019 flagship, the Galaxy S10 Plus. For selfie lovers, there's a 16MP camera on the front. Even though the phone feels extremely light, Samsung hasn't compromised on the battery part. In fact, it comes with a massive 4000 mAh battery. Samsung Galaxy A30 is a gorgeous smartphone with gorgeous screen, appealing design, Android Pie based clean software and a massive battery. The Redmi Note 7 is an affordable mid-range handset that serves up some flagship features. It is an outstanding device for its asking price. The Redmi Note 7 Pro has a 6.3-inch LTPS display with Full HD Plus resolution. The display is extremely crisp and sharp, contrast and dynamic range are pretty good. The colors are punchy without being oversaturated. With the Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 processor combined with 4GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, the Redmi Note 7 sports mid-range power. The Redmi Note 7's dual rear snapper has a 48MP 1.8 aperture primary camera and a 5MP 2.4 aperture depth sensor module, matched with face detection autofocus. As for the 13MP 2.2 aperture selfie camera, daytime shots look good, although dynamic range struggles with backlit scenes. Video is recorded at up to Full HD resolution and captures a superb level of detail, especially in good light. The Redmi Note 7 is an excellent all-rounder. It offers superb value with its solid build, great screen, smooth UI and impressive camera and battery life.